Hey guys, this is Marie and I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be how to set up a chicken brooder for baby chicks. So let's get started. So in this video I will be showing you and talking to you a little bit step by step how to set up a chicken brooder for baby chicks. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as you guys can see at the title of this video is going to be all about baby chicks and also setting up a chicken brooder. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, as you guys can see here is everything that you will need to pick up for your baby chicks to set up a new chicken brooder for your baby chicks. So everything that you see here I have gotten from Tractor Supply or PetSmart or even at Walmart. So number one you will need is a plastic container or even a metal tub. This is for your baby chicks to live in for the good 12 to 16 weeks before they are allowed to go outside. Now, I went with the plastic container because it was actually cheaper and it was taller and it was a lot bigger for the baby chicks, so they would have a lot more room than the metal tub. And I got this at Walmart. As you guys can see here, it is huge inside, and I like how it is very tall, so it will be hard for the baby chicks to kind of get out of it. And it's a perfect size for them. This is actually a 50-gallon tub, and I thought it worked really well for the baby chicks. This was only $29.99 at Walmart, and I figured once I am done with this I can actually use it for something else, so I will not actually be wasting my money on just buying it for the baby chicks. So that is number one. Number two, you will need some kind of bedding for your baby chicks. So here is what I got. This is the premium pine shavings, and this was at Tractor Supply, and this is a 5.5 bag, and this was actually only $5.99 at Tractor Supply. So this is probably the best deal that I've seen so far, unless they're somewhere cheaper at another store. So that is what I got. The next thing you will need is number three, and that is a heating lamp and bulb. And I got this at Tractor Supply, the lamp part, and that was $10.99. And then they didn't have any bulbs at that time, they were kind of out, so I went to PetSmart and got the bulb for them, the heat bulb, and that was $16.99, and that was at PetSmart. Moving on to number four is they're going to need something to put their food in. So I got this little container right here, and it pretty much comes apart and you can put it back together so you can clean it, and the baby chicks will eat in each little row right here, and then you just pour the food right here. This was at Tractor Supply for $7.99, so that is the next item you'll need. And then the next item will be number five, and this is their water dish, and this also connects us together and you can take it apart so you can clean it and everything. And this was at Tractor Supply, and this was $7.99 also. And then the last things you will need will be actually their food. So I got two items of food. This is their main food. It's the Chick Starter Grower, and this is a really good brand. It's organic and they absolutely love it, and they will be living on this for a good 17 weeks, I think it said. So I got this at Tractor Supply. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say between $5 and $10, but it gives you all the information that you will need for the baby chicks. So you will feed them from 0 to 17 weeks of age. So this is what I got right here. And then moving on to the next item is chick grit. This is really good to keep them digesting their food and everything, and it's really good for them. So here's what it looks like in the back of it, and you'll be feeding this for them for a pretty while. It just helps their stomach and digest the food that they eat and everything. So I got that also. Alright, so that is pretty much everything that you will need to set up your chicken brooder. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, so here is where the container is going to stay for the first 12 to 16 weeks while they're living in here. So I got this set up. It's already cleaned out. I cleaned it before I started the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is put the pine shavings inside of the container. Alright, so I got the pine shavings inside of the container. So here's what it looks like. So it's probably about maybe 1 to 2 inches that I put in here. And then I just kind of spread it around. They'll mess it up eventually, but I just pretty much spread it around, got it kind of evenly. So that is what it looks like so far. Now moving on to the next thing, we'll be putting their water dish in there. So we'll go ahead and put this over here in the corner. So I just set it down and put some shavings over it. So here's what it looks like. So it's in the corner. And then the next thing I will put will be their food dish. So we'll put this over here in this corner and just kind of move it down, put the shavings over it. So that's pretty much done. So we got the bedding and we got the food dish and then we got the water dish. And then the only other thing that I need to put will be their heat lamp, and that is actually going to go over here in this corner. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on there and show you what it looks like. Alright, so now I have their heat lamp right here. So all I did was hook it and clamp it to the side of the container and then plugged it up, and then it comes on and it looks just like this. So if you back away a little further away, you can see what it looks like. And so I have it going down, so this area will be nice and warm for them. And if they get too hot or too warm, then they can come on this side and cool down and everything like that. So that is pretty much what is the setup of the chicken brooder. Looks really nice and clean. This usually lasts for probably about a week, and then usually I go ahead and change it and give them all new fresh bedding and food and water and everything like that. I do change their water every day because it gets very filthy because of the shavings, and the food I usually just pretty much fill up when it gets kind of empty. So that is what it looks like so far. And then the only other thing, I'm going to go ahead and put their water and their food in their dishes. Now the water, I usually use this bottled water because I don't want to use sink water. So that's pretty much what I use for the water. And then I do put both things of food inside of their container. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you guys when I come back. Alright, so I got their food in. I put both things of food and I just mixed it around. So I'll put some in there and some on each corner of the little holes. And then I got their nice fresh bottled water right here. And then this is pretty much what everything looks like once it's set up. So here it is. Now if you're want to know what it looks like with the food, here's what one food of it looks like, and then here's what the other food looks like. So that's pretty much what everything looks like when it's set up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and definitely don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more. Until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!